Marilyn Russell, and we're back. We're in the vintage Atlantic wine region in fabulous South Jersey. Actually, we're live from Cooper House. Take a look at this spread. You're going to want to visit here right on adorable Cooper River. What part of town? Is this Pennsauken?
Yes.
This is Pennsauken and Haddon Township, depending on what your GPS wants to do with you.
I go to my expert, Devon Perri from Visit South Jersey, because she has her finger on the pulse of everything happening in South Jersey. But this guy, okay, I'm going to blow your mind now just a little bit. Scott, is it Donnini?
Yes.
Beautiful last name.
Thank you.
But Scott, you're one of the founders of this vintage Atlantic wine region.
I am.
And
Indeed.
you have a winery.
Yes.
This
Yes,
is
I do.
all going to come together right now.
Yes.
And you're one of the founders of Two Bridges Wine Trail.
I am that as well.
All right, so when are you sleeping, darling?
I don't get much time to do that actually, but that's all right. I'm not a big sleeper.
No sleep till
Yeah.
Brooklyn, if I can quote a little Beastie Boys here,
That's
because
exactly
you
right.
are working it hard. Scott owns Auburn Road Vineyard and Winery. I have had your wine. It's absolutely fantastic. It was at one of the wine festivals
Awesome.
in South Jersey here. I can't
appreciate
remember which
that.
one. I really love the slogan, everything matters. Let's start there, Scott. Why did you
Oh gosh.
choose that?
Well, we make a wine that we call Good Karma, and it was Namaste, exactly. And it was, my wife is our winemaker, and she's an absolute genius. But this was our very first vintage when we made it, and it was honestly, it didn't turn out the way we expected. It was a light, dry red, and it was supposed to be a big, full-bodied thing. And she was still a genius in training at that point. But we decided to call it Good Karma and sent it out into the world. It became extremely popular because it, as it turns out, as one of my partners says, it's kind of like a gateway drug for red wine. If you're not a big wine drinker, it's something you can drink and not have all that astringency and the stuff that people find inapproachable about red wines.
How long have you had Auburn Road?
We bought the farm in 03, planted the first vines in 04, and then first commercial vintage was 06, and we opened our Enoteca, which is our wine bar, in 07.
We'll treat this like VH1 Behind the Music just for a second. We'll get that dramatic dum 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 dum. At what was there any point where you looked at your wife and said, "Oh my God, what have we done?"
Oh yeah.
Like you probably had to jump a lot of hurdles.
Oh yeah.
Okay, share.
No, it was for a
The
while.
good, the bad, the ugly. We want it all.
Yeah, it was monthly for a while, where it was like, what in the hell are we doing? But after a while, I mean, it's one of those things where, and this is where the sort of everything matters thing comes in. If you're doing the right things for the right reasons, and everything you think, everything you do, everything you put out there into, not to get too spacey about it, but into the cosmic universe, if you're doing the right things happen, right?
Comes back.
It does.
Yeah.
And we've found that. I mean, so long as you're, kind of listening to that little voice in your head, the universe puts things in your path to sort of help you along. So, it's now it's become fewer and farther between the times that we're like, what in the hell are we doing? Still happens periodically, but figure if you work hard and and if you're
Good things will happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good karma.